There was a film or a short film or something which I was offered, which I didn't take up for certain reasons, which if I have to go back, I would take it up.
Was it for Netflix? Is there a plan to do a film with Hrithik? Would you love to do a film with Hrithik?
Of course, I've said this in multiple interviews. He's someone I've been a fan of, and I've had posters in my room. जितना appreciation, जितने messages, जितने calls मुझे पानीपत के लिए मिले for my performance, it's not happened before, not even with Bareilly.
When I met Kriti Sanon for the first time, she was a rank outsider in Bollywood trying to make her own space. In 6 years, she's managed to do that, and how? Last year itself, she has 4 releases, and out of them 3 gave her a space that she was looking for. While 2 were commercial hits, the other one established her as one of the most prominent faces in acting terms. Today we have Kriti Sanon talking about how the year has been a game changer for her and what we need to look forward to. Welcome,
You
Kriti
have
Sanon.
finally finished your intro.
Such a long
Give me a
intro.
5.
How do you see 2019, and do you think it has suddenly made the industry and the big people, big wigs of industry,
Big people.
yeah, big
What
wigs,
does big people mean?
like karta dharta of Bollywood, take notice of you suddenly?
I don't know, yeah. I really don't know. I mean, I feel for me, it's been my most special year. That's what I know. Because it has started really well with Luka Chuppi. I loved the script, I loved the film, and I knew that it's a film that will most likely be liked.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it'll do that well. You know, the numbers that it did was like a shock for all of us. A big
Almost
surprise.
90 crore
Yeah,
plus.
more than 90
crore plus, yeah.
So I think the numbers were like a huge surprise, and obviously the songs did really well and everything. So it started off very well. With Housefull, I just felt like it was a very different kind of a Housefull. You know, I've
It was
been
Bahubali in comedy.
reincarnation comedy की नहीं है पहले कभी मैंने reincarnation की है पहले जो चली नहीं है but this was
This
my
is a
second
validation.
attempt. So if it's not worked when I try to explain seriously, I would do it in a comical way. Yeah, so I think Housefull doing so well, it's my most successful film till date.
Absolutely, it's a 200 crore heroine here.
So I think that was a big deal, you know, the number of people who watched the film, especially kids. I feel like, you know, kids is a major audience. You want to make them laugh with your films. And then Panipat, I feel, is very, very special. It's sad that it didn't do that well.
Yeah, I was coming to that, you know, when a film like that, where you're appreciated so much for your performance, doesn't do well at the box office or doesn't do as per expectations, it's a mixed feeling, right?
Yeah,
like
it's definitely.
You feel happy, you feel sad also. How did you handle that?
Yeah, it was exactly that because जितना appreciation, जितने messages, जितने calls मुझे पानीपत के लिए मिले for my performance, it's not happened before, not even with Bareilly. I got a lot more love and a lot more appreciation for Parvati Bai, which was very overwhelming because it was a very different role for me, very, very different. Like I didn't expect, I was hoping that people find me convincing enough to be a Maharashtrian because it's a culture difference. Like it is a totally different kind of a character from who I am, you know. So many of them said that it was probably my best performance till date.
It was definitely your best performance till date.
Including you, thank you. So, but at the same time, I was seeing the numbers and it was not doing that well. So I felt not too many people were going to watch the film. Whoever was watching was coming out, liking it, saying good things about it, but not too many people were going to the theatre, and it was not something I could control. And I didn't know why, you know. So I feel there are a lot of factors that come in when, you know, film releases for it to do well or not do well. It's not only the film, sometimes it's beyond that also. But I still feel like it's a film that the reviews were really good.
Absolutely.
You know? So I feel like it's a film that got the respect, didn't get the money, but still, it's a film that I will always be very, very proud of.
In the last 1 year, if you could do one thing differently, professionally, what would you reverse? It can be anything. That maybe a film you couldn't do, which was offered to you, a film you did, you wish you didn't do, or maybe any kind of career decision that you could reverse in a way.
I think, to be honest, I don't want to reverse anything because I feel everything adds to the person you become. And
maybe do it differently?
There was a film or a short film or something, I don't know what to call it, which I was offered, which I didn't take up for certain reasons, which if I have to go back, I would take it up.
Was it for Netflix?
Do not do that to me.
Was
Do
it for
not-
Netflix?
Do not do that to me.
Of
I don't
course
want to
it
say it
was
because
for Netflix.
I always
We all know what it is now.
good that you know, just keep it yourself. But just that I feel like sometimes you overthink on things, and sometimes it also comes from your family where you I mean, I sort of bounce things, you know,
Yeah.
and I want to see what my parents react to, what they don't react to, and all of that. And I think I overthought something, and I didn't do that, which I think I should have done. I mean, if I have to go back and change it, I would do it.
You know, also, Kriti, tell me that how important does it become for an actress? Like you did a Housefull 4, knowing that it's not going to get you glowing reviews for your performance, but it will get the numbers. Yeah, exactly. You did a Luka Chuppi, which was a good mix of content and commerce, and then you did Panipat, which is commercial in every bit, but it was more content oriented, more performance driven, right? How do you make the difference, or do you make sure when you're picking films for the next platter, like your next platter for the next year, then you mix and match those
Ideally,
things?
I like to balance it. Ideally, I mean, I don't want to restrict myself in one kind of genre, one kind of film. I don't want to think, oh, I really need a meaty part
Yeah.
only, and that's only when I'm going to do a film. I'll end up doing only films on me then. But so I don't want to do that. I want to balance it. I want to also balance genres. So I actually try and look for something different, but that doesn't mean agar kuch similar mere paas aata hai and I'm excited about the content, I will not take it up. No, I'll take it up.
But on that note, we'll move on to the next segment,
Okay.
which is called Kriti Picks, and I'll tell you when we reach there what you have to pick and where you have to pick from. So we are back with Kriti Sanon for the second segment, and she'll pick her favorite movies, actors, actresses, and directors from 2019.
Oh God,
So
you have to
bas-
help me in this.
Yeah, I will.
But 2019 is gone, I've forgotten.
Like basically,
everything.
awards are going to come up, and
Yeah.
you know everybody
So
will
I'm
have their own.
deciding the
Yeah, you are
nominations.
the one who's the jury member, and you're deciding for us. Like, who would you nominate? You know?
Oh, okay.
So let's start with best directors first.
Okay.
Okay. Which has been your favorite? Like, which are the directors that you've loved watching?
I
like,
might not
whose
know
films you've loved
all
watching?
exact names, so you'll have to help me.
I will.
With that. Firstly, I have to name Zoya for Gully Boy.
Of course.
For sure. I think Anubhav Sinha for Article 15.
Yeah, mind blowing film.
Bala I've not seen, but I've heard so much. So Amar Kaushik for Bala. I think Aditya Dhar for Uri and Nitesh Tiwari for Chichore.
Of course.
Yeah.
Moving on to the best films of last year.
Best films of last year, Gully Boy I would say, Article 15 I would say, Uri also I would say. Yeah, Bala and
Kabir Singh, Mission Mangal, anything?
Mission Mangal also I loved. I loved Good News, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good News I feel I would add it.
Now coming to best actors. Male.
Okay. Oh my God. Ayushmann was very good. I have not seen Bala, so I would say Article 15, but I've heard that he's amazing
Yeah.
in Bala also. I think Shahid was fabulous in Kabir Singh.
But
He
would you
was-
do a Kabir
But
Singh?
he was outstanding in Kabir Singh as an actor. If I'm sort of nominating, I think he did a brilliant job.
But as an actor, you know, there's been enough talk about whether an actor should be playing a role like that.
You stick to playing a character is completely fine. That's not a problem. I feel, I mean, my whatever little bit issue I had was with the film and the way things were shown sometimes, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But as an actor, I think he did a phenomenal job.
But generally, I'm just asking, it's a general question that generally when you take up a film, does it have to align with your moral compass that you have in life?
If you're taking a character, now this is purely my opinion. I
Of
just feel
course.
like everyone believes differently. If I am taking up a character, the character's flawed, the character's wrong, it's absolutely fine. As long as someone in the film is mentioning the fact that he is wrong.
True.
That's all. If you're showing wrong and saying it's right,
Then it's
I
a
have a problem with
with
that.
that, yeah.
But that's all.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind playing. I would love to play a Gone Girl. Yeah, she's totally wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You
Villain
know?
maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
you will be great as a villain.
I mean, I would love to do a grey shade or, you know, completely like dark character. Like I always take Gone Girl as a reference because I feel like she was very whacked out, and that's like edgy and that's exciting to play.
True.
Hrithik was really good in Super 30.
Yeah.
He was amazing in War also, but for performance, I would say Super 30. Gully Boy, of course. Ranveer, I think, was fab. I think Vicky and Uri was very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved Akshay sir in Mission Mangal also.
Yeah.
I loved him in Good News also, actually. That scene where he's stoned and he's laughing is a riot. Easier, I think, to cry in
Than to
films
laugh.
Than to laugh. Laugh convincingly. Laughing always starts looking fake. And to laugh so much कि आपकी हंसी को सुन के किसी और को हंसी आ रही है, that's a brilliant thing.
That is true. That happened to me also. I laughed because he was laughing so
I find
much
laughing
also.
so difficult. I always start sounding fake and then I'm like, कोई seriously हंसाओ मुझे please.
And now coming to the top 5 actresses from 2019.
I think Alia and Gully Boy. I have not seen Sant Ki Aankh, though I know the film and I
Of
think
course, because it was offered to you.
Yeah, and I couldn't do it. And I know that it's a great film and I know that Bhumi and Taapsee both have killed it in those characters and they are difficult characters to pull off.
Yeah.
So I would say Bhumi,
Bhumi
and
and
Taapsee both. I've only seen Mission Mangal, so I know that Vidya Balan was fab, and I think she should be in the nominations at least. I've not seen Mardani. I've not seen Manikarnika. I know that both of them have killed it. I should see these films. I think Rani Mukherjee and Kangana were also, I'm assuming, good, but I've not seen them. Can I name myself for Panipat?
Of course, don't be modest.
You should tell this now. Why am I saying it?
I'm waiting. I told you in the beginning only. I'm just waiting for you to be modest.
I think for me, it's a very special performance.
Yeah.
So I would love to be in the nominations if people agree.
Of course.
Yeah.
We agree, which is why you're here.
Shit, I just feel so immodest right now.
It's fine.
I've done a Nayandeep right now. Shit.
I am very modest, guys. I'm very modest.
From where?
When it comes to work, I'm very modest. I'm like, oh, I underplay myself.
Oh, who tells me I'm killing it?
You're supposed to say all this on camera. Oh God. No, but thank you for this one because you know, as an actor, you always have a different outlook towards performances because you understand it. Is there any one performance which you think you would be very happy doing, like one role out of all
these that I've named?
that you mentioned, or maybe anything from 2019 that you feel that I wish this
I mean, I
came
would
to
love
me.
to do something like a Gully Boy. I think that character was very, very spunky. And also Zoya is one of my favorite directors and I would love to work with her. So I feel like when you're in a world like that, you would love to just experience the world and be a part of it.
So that was it. And we move on to the final segment where we talk about the year ahead. You have so many films and some really big ones. Of course, so many. We'll discuss that. No, this is my favorite part of the conversation because it's you. You know, after a fantastic 2019, it's time to look ahead to the year ahead. You have a film like Mimi.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first film for you where you're completely shouldering a film.
Yeah.
Does it stem from the fact that you've established yourself commercially so well in the last 1 year? Does that give you confidence?
Of course it does. Of course. I feel like, you know, when you see people sort of appreciating your performance, you see yourself growing a little bit as an actor. You are craving to get a lot more meat in characters, a lot more complicated roles. Performance-driven roles are the ones that excite you a lot more now. Also, I feel like when box office numbers start matching up and when people are coming in to watch your films, liking you in the films, your audience reach has increased. It gives you a little bit of confidence that, okay, maybe now I can take something on my shoulders and not be like too worried about it, though I am worried about it. But
why?
No, I feel obviously it feels a lot more responsibility and pressure, right? Because it's on you, you know. You are going to be there in every frame of the film. So people have to like you that much to come
and believe in you.
And believe in you and come spend that much money to just watch you on the film, in the film. So I feel like the responsibility is a lot more.
But there's also Bachchan Pandey, where you are again teaming up with Akshay Kumar.
Yes.
And the first look of Akshay Kumar is out. Is it going to be? Is your look
Beast
going to be?
mode, I would say.
Yeah, it's killer. So what do you play in that? Like, how do you fit in that character? I know that you have a lot of action scenes in this film.
How do you know more about my film than I do.
But I just know that there are action.
No, so I can't. It's too soon for me to actually reveal anything about Bachchan because as you know,
Yeah.
it's Jan 2021. But I have to say that it's a very different role for me, and it is a character I have not played before. It's gonna also be very, very different in terms of the styling and all. You're seeing me in a lot more Indian stuff, which I'm also a little bit puck out of wearing, which is gonna change a little bit in this, and. Yeah, I just feel like it's a very challenging role.
It's very different from what I have been seen as, and it is a meaty part. So it's. I'm actually very excited to do Bachchan Pandey.
Yeah.
So because with Akshay sir, I mean, I have done a film. We know each other's energy. We've had a great time shooting for Housefull. He's a fabulous co-actor, but that was more of an ensemble, you know. Then like not so many like performance scenes
Yeah.
or whatever that you have. In this, there's so much that I can't wait for it to start and to feel it all.
There are also reports about a few other films that are happening. One is a sequel to Luka Chuppi, if I'm not wrong. Which
That is
already-
happening, but there's no like script in place right now. But there's an idea. So.
Is there a plan to do a film with Hrithik? Would you love to do a film with Hrithik?
Of course, I've said this in multiple interviews. He's someone I've been a fan of, and I've had posters in my room of Hrithik, and I've also met him and interacted with him,
Yeah.
and he's a great person. You know, I think he's someone who's very inspirational in everything that he does, battling a lot of things, you know, in his life in general and performing the way he does. So yeah, I would love to do a film with him. I hope that opportunity comes soon, and I hope whatever rumor you're talking about, I don't know which one it is. This is. I hope it comes true.
All the best. It's been an amazing year for you. I hope this year is even more amazing. And I call you for Gamechangers 2021. And by then, I'm sure most of the rumors that I have heard about you will be true.
I hope so. I really want all of them to come true.
Hi guys, this is Kriti Sanon, and 2019 has been a very, very special year. It's been a game changer for me, and thank you all for giving me so much love. And if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to PINKVILLA.